We're here at the Best Buy Theater in New York City, wrapping up 2011. What a year in heavy music, and it's not even over yet. But hey, highlights, obviously the Big Four finally came to the US in California, and of course at Yankee Stadium here in New York City. Amazing series of events. We had, of course, the return of the mighty Anthrax. Worship Music is absolutely the album of the year. There's no question about that. 80 years in the making. Those guys sweated blood, sweat, and tears in the name of New York and thrash metal and heavy music in general.
This one's called Fight 'Em Till You Can't!
I was born in Misericordia Hospital off of 233rd Street. It's no longer there. They renamed it. Was it Our Lady of Sorrow or something like that?
The three of us were actually born in the same hospital, which is pretty insane.
A lot of breeding going on around.
We didn't know that. We didn't know that.
But it's kind of cool, yeah. I mean, overwhelming, you know. It's really overwhelming. This is our biggest show in New York. It's really, just going through the hallways here, you know, diehard Yankee fan. Just a little bit overwhelming. It would have been nice if they left the clubhouse door open for me. What is that?
This week has been really, it's been crazy because September 14th, Anthrax Day in the Bronx. Our record came out September 13th, and now we play Yankee Stadium. So for us, it's like, someone's going to pinch us, and we're going to wake up from it all. But it's been awesome.
Everybody here knows September 13th, yesterday the record, Worship Music came out. Everybody, I just want you guys all to put that in your papers, please. We're very proud of it. It's an honor. Worship Music, it's an honor. We're playing Yankee Stadium on September 14th. Oh, good. Am I too close to this mic again?
Yeah, sit back, it got really fun.
He just talked about the irony of the situation. It wasn't actually 9/11, all that Anthrax stuff happened in the months after. But, we were being asked if we were going to change our name back then, and we made a joke out of it because we couldn't believe that anyone would actually give a shit about what do we have to do with anything. Any media that wanted to talk to us about the name of the band we felt was really wasting their time because there was bigger fish to fry.
Like Tom Brokaw.
Exactly. And then especially once we went on the Tonight Show and Jay Leno started making jokes about it, so we figured we were okay. And 10 years later, we have Anthrax Day in the Bronx. So, there's the irony.
Well, the irony, it's what we do. We brush ourselves off. And you get up again and you fight the good fight. You fight until you can. Ooh.
Relieved.
That's a good word, man. It's been a long time. A lot of hardship, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. It's just the truth. And I think people hear it in the songs. I think people are hearing what we felt, and that's the best feeling in the world.
You know, when Joey came back, I remember the first song that Joey sang, and when I heard it, I got goosebumps, and as soon as I heard it, I knew that's what was missing. That was the sound, Blew it up.
Well, Joey made this a band again. Joey really made Anthrax. There's a certain sound to Anthrax. Joey, want to answer that? He made it a sound that we haven't had in a long time, and I think he rose to the occasion. He put the cherry on top, whatever we want to use for it. It's just the best sounding thing I think we've ever done.
You guys went through a transitional period, but now you said Joey is back on vocals, and there's nobody like Joey out there.
Joey is the singer of Anthrax. We're very proud to have him with us. This is what we do, man. This is Anthrax. We're ready to come out in September, Worship Music. We're really excited about the future. It's all good.
Well, it's a good thing for everybody, even the band, just to be able to finally get something out and have me have a chance to come back and sing again with them, and I'm just very excited over that, I'm very happy that things turned out the way they wanted to, and everybody seems to be on board,
And Joey, out of the tracks on Worship Music, which ones were the more challenging ones when you were in the studio?
Challenging is in like hard or just, I don't know, you know, I mean, nothing was that extremely hard for me. I think, you know, some songs have their own little twist that lyrically they take a little bit of finagling as far as getting the actual vowels and spitting out a line to get the next, you know, the pronunciations of things. Certain ones are a little more wordier than others, a little bit more quicker and faster, you know, that kind of thing where you gotta really haul on it. It's hard to pronunciate things, you know, because I'm always trying to be as precise as I can. But that wasn't anything really super hard. I mean, even Giant was one of those ones that was very wordy, so it was, you know, a lot of words back and forth and stuff. But it wasn't that hard, really. It's just much more content.
Right. And if you have to pinpoint a message behind worship music, what do you think is that message?
God, I don't know. You know, I didn't really quite come up with it, so I can't. The only thing I can think of is this. You know, I guess everybody has their own like fans and of what they hear, and people that are really excited over bands and how they stick with, you know, how they just very much love, you know, the style of a band and how they stay loyal to a band, and you know, and at that point, I don't know if I'm certainly correct, but that's how I guess that's how I view it.
In your opinion, what is that sets apart worship music from the previous Anthrax releases, and let's say from what's come out this year?
Well, I just hear, when I hear a record that I know is special, it just really moves me. I mean, I get goosebumps listening to it. When everything lines up, the songs, the playing, the production, and I've known Anthrax my whole life, and I've been friends with them my whole life, and this record went through so much of a crazy process to get out that to hear it come out and hear it be this good is just incredible to me and really inspiring. And as friends, I'm very happy for them, but they know that if I didn't feel as strongly about it as I do, I wouldn't be saying what I said. And I really think it's the best album they ever made.
I love it. I've been listening to it for a little while now. You know, as you know, in the journalism world, we get this stuff, and I kept it in a lock and key, just with me and my ears and my love and for the band. And I love so many songs, man. It took me, I'm gonna say honestly, like the first listen, I was like, whoa. You know, for being such a fan of Anthrax, is that Joey singing? Is that all him? And then I listened to it more and more, and I was like, oh, it just sank in, and I really love songs like Earth on Hell, Revolution Screams, Judas Priest, I'm Alive. There's so many great songs on the album, not including the ones we've been playing like Devil You Know and Fight 'Em Till You Can't, but I'm so proud of them, and they're so stoked, and they're living it up right now, man. This is the biggest Anthrax is, I think, maybe ever been, and it's just cool to be a little tiny part of it and to see it happen around, and it's just like, oh man, it makes me warm inside to see all that. And I love the album. Definitely a contender for album of the year.
The new Anthrax, worship music, is the album of the year. It's amazing. It's such a great comeback for those guys. They've been through a lot of shit.
Happy holidays. So hope you all have an amazing holiday season.